Hi there. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to serve or host static files in Node.js Express. So the first thing that I want to show you is I have this directory in the drive named files, and here I have sample.js file which is going to hold my server code and all the code necessary to run a website. Now I have created this public folder through which I'm going to serve my static content. Okay, inside which I have this data HTML file which looks something like this, and I want to serve this through my website. Okay, so for that, let's check out the code. First thing, create one sample.js file through which you're going to write the code, and you can use any editor such as Visual Studio Code, Notepad++, or Sublime. Okay, now let's write the code. First thing, create constant, name it Express, and then call your Express package. Next thing, create constant, name it app, and then call your Express class. Next thing, we are going to call our root route. Then we are going to take request response, and then response.send method. Here we are going to check Devnami static files Express.js. Okay, so this was one request that will be sent to our root, and then we are going to serve this message. Now to use files from this public directory, I'm going to use simply app.use method, and here we are going to call express class, then static, and then call for method. This will have reference to my public directory. If you have any other name such as files or say static or images, then you can list it here instead of public. Okay, next thing, we can type in app.listen, then name the port. Then I'm gonna simply output some message on console which says server is calm and running. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is open terminal. Make sure it opens for the directory where you have this sample.js. Next thing, type in node and then sample.js, and it shows server is calm and running message. Now let's go to the localhost 3000. It shows Devnami static files Express.js. Now I want to access this data.html, and as you can see, it serves that file from my public directory. Okay, so you get the idea. You can add additional files so that they can be statically hosted from that. Okay, so you get the idea of how to create a directory for hosting your static files, media files, and then give the reference for that directory using app.use, then express.static method, and then name of your file. Okay, here we are referencing this only with directory name because in root we have our sample.js. Okay, there are times when you make some dynamic directory names depending on your application, or you can say you allow multiple users to create their username and then their directories will be formed. To handle those type of scenarios, we will take a look at another video and we will discuss through that. So this was a simple tutorial on how to handle static files with Node.js Express.